The only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
10 cycles.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hustle, hustle.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Black. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 4 yards the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On the set.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Come on, set.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Yellow.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
15.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Hey, Riblet. Hey, 43, 15. Hey,
Mahomes. He fits it through the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Still fighting forward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready, set.
They're out and set.
10.
First and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Misfire there, couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Got it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge
On
game.
the double.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Here we go. Set. Fight 60. Ready.
Love now to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set, go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Check white. Blue, go. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
52 blaster. 43 rail. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
10.
Offense up to the line fast.
17. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a
Jack
loss.
rest. Jack, striker.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey,
They send the tight end in motion.
97. Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 2 yards the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready up.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
Love from the gun. Taken in by Dobbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set. Cut. Go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long.
Brendan McManus on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. Oh, this big guy is moving! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers take their first time out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Green Jack.
At the 32-yard line.
Cut, cut.
From the 32. This is on target to Christian Watson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Love. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on, set. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Trouble, 38.
The Packers will set up for the 2.
Love to throw again. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. And the Chiefs are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
14. Packers 13. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. Hits the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Working quickly here.
15.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Able to get it to Reed. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Fight. Kick. 22 middle. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Watch out now. 50.
Play fake. It's Love. This is brought in at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
52 plastic. 43 rail. Set. Cut.
First down from the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
43.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
15. Attack. Right.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Come back. Hey, 15. Hey, color. Attack.
To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Offense up to the line fast.
Yellow.
It's a gain of 20.
15.
First down, Kansas City.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The second down run by Pacheco. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Kelce, the touchdown! His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Oh no, they get him yet again. Chiefs take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all